first flagship device to be announced in 2019 was the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. With the gorgeous design, innovation and superb cameras, Samsung has made the start of the year 2019 a competitive year for every smartphone brand. Hey, what's up guys, this is Fingerprint here and you're watching Programming Nation, and in today's video we are gonna unbox these new Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, and also we'll be taking a look at the device and some of the great features present in it. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and also subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification so you'll be notified when our new video goes live. So let's get started. Here we have the box of Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. Opening it up, first we have the phone itself. Then comes the charging brick, OTG adapter, charging cable and AKG branded earphones. Now let's take a look at them individually. First, as said, is our gorgeous looking Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. Company has provided us with a hard case for protection. Here we are getting AKG branded earphones, then the charging brick, which is actually a standard 15 watts fast charging, then the USB Type-C to USB Type-A, OTG dongle, USB Type-C charging cable and some paperwork with our SIM ejector tool. The packaging is impressive. Samsung has listened to the consumer and has retained the headphone jack. Let's see till what time the company goes on with this strategy. Now let's talk about the body of the device. In the front, you'll be getting the world's first Infinity panel on AMOLED, which is also the world's first dynamic AMOLED screen and is claimed to be the most accurate color display used on mobile devices till now. And the screen size is of 6.4 inches with a resolution of 1440 by 3040 pixels and a pixel density of 526 ppi, and also it is been protected by Corning Gorilla Glass 6. Then at the top right corner, you'll be finding the punch hole design, which consists of a dual camera setup. We'll talk about the camera setup at the later part of the video. The punch hole design has been cut out from the recent technology and it is impressive. And you will also be getting the fingerprint reader at the bottom of the display, and it is the first ultrasonic fingerprint reader. The colors look really nice on the device. They are natural, punchy and accurate, and you will be having a great experience while you are watching an animated series or a web series or any movie, and also you will enjoy playing games on this device. And also let's get to the back of the device, and at the back you will be just finding the triple camera setup and the flashlight, and also below it the Samsung branding. And the color variant which we are having is the Prism, and you will also be having the headphone jack, which is the feature which is, like we can say, going away from every flagship smartphone and even from the budget smartphones. Now another thing is that the device can be expandable up to 512 GB, and you will be getting the hybrid SIM slot solution, and I guess this is the great feature for including the SD card slot, and you can expand it total, means that would be 1 TB onboard storage and also 512 GB of external memory like 1.5 TB. That's great. And also the headphone jack, which was missed from many flagship devices and mid-range devices. I guess this is a good move by Samsung. I would like to give a shout out to the sponsor of our videos, that is Hostinger. Hostinger International Limited is an employee-owned web hosting provider and internet domain registrar established in 2004. Hostinger now has over 29 million users collectively with its subsidiaries in 178 countries. And if you are new in web development field and want to start a website, then Hostinger is a perfect place for you. You will find almost free web hosting with guaranteed 99.9% uptime, superior speed, performance and 24/7 support chat. And if you have got some brilliant ideas, Hostinger is a perfect place for you to initiate these ideas with free web hosting environment with the following features provided. And if we see the cost, it is very low. And you will also find cloud hosting and also the VPS hosting over here with some great services provided to you with cheap cost. And the Tech Radar has given 3.5 out of 5 rating, and CNET has given 4.5 out of 5 rating to Hostinger. And for more information, go to the link given in the description and use the code NATION while you are paying, so that you will be getting 10% discount. Now, if you talk about the player inside the phone, that is the processor, the new Samsung Galaxy S10 comes with the two variants. The first one is the Exynos 9820 variant with the GPU of Mali G76 MP12, which is available in most part of the world. The second one is coming with the Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 chipset and the GPU of Adreno 640, which is available just in China, Latin America, and also in USA. And it is said that the GPU speed has been increased by 37% and the CPU speed has been increased up to 29% if you compare it from the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. And if you talk about the memories, the device is having two variants on the basis of the memories. The first one is the 8GB variant, 8GB RAM and 128GB onboard storage, and another one is 12GB RAM and 1TB internal storage, and that is impressive, and you can expand this up to 1.5 TB by using the SD card slot, and which is expandable, that means up to 512 GB. Now let's talk about the innovation done by Samsung in this smartphone. Yes, we are talking about the fingerprint scanner, but this time Samsung has gone with the world's first ultrasonic fingerprint scanner, and that means it's first of its own kind. Let's see how it works. First, simply place the finger on the screen where it naturally rests. Then, the scanner emits the ultrasonic waves, and the ultrasonic waves map the unique pattern which is there on your fingerprint and sends back to the scanner. And that then is analyzed by the main chipset of your device to see whether that fingerprint is a match or not. And all this happens in the blink of an eye, and it has been claimed that it works both in bright sunlight and wet conditions, and we can say it will be working in the most challenging situations too. And the fingerprint reader protects the data with the machine learning algorithm, which makes it difficult for anyone else to copy or to use the fake fingerprint of yours to access your data, whether it be 3D or 2D. Now let's talk about the batteries and charging capabilities of the device. The S10 Plus is equipped with all-day battery of 4100 mAh, which is up to 25% better than the S9 Plus. They have added a layer of intelligence that delivers much more power efficiency by optimizing the CPU settings of the less used apps by you and consuming less power. Now let's talk about the main feature, or we can say the hype feature of this device, which is a bit one of the cool feature we can say, and a show off too, and that is the wireless reversible charging. This reversible wireless charging is known as wireless power share by Samsung, and this is better than the wireless charging support or the reversible wireless charging support on the Huawei Mate 20 Pro, which was the first one with this feature and which has introduced this. Now the device itself is also having the support of fast wireless charging 2.0, and it is said that it can charge the device from 0 to 100% up to 36% faster than the S9 Plus. Now let's talk about the cameras on the device. At the back you'll be finding a triple camera setup. The first camera is a 12 megapixel telephoto shooter with a PDAF and OIS enabled on it, with pixel size of 1.0 microns and a field of view of 45 degrees with an aperture of f2.4. Now the second camera which we'll be getting is a 12 megapixel wide angle lens with dual pixel autofocus enabled and also OIS on it, and you'll be getting a pixel size of 1.4 microns and a field of view of 77 degrees, and also you'll be getting dual aperture mode of f1.5 and of f2.4. Then the third camera is the interesting one. It is a 60 megapixel ultra wide lens with pixel size of 1.0 microns and a field of view of 123 degrees. You'll be able to take great pictures with this lens, and also the aperture is of f2.2. Now let's talk about the cameras which are placed in the front of the device. At the front you'll be getting a dual camera setup which is at the top right corner in the punch hole design. The first camera of it is the 10 megapixel wide angle lens with PDAF and dual pixel autofocus enabled, and also a pixel size of 1.22 microns and an aperture of f1.9. The second camera is an 8 megapixel camera which is used for depth sensing and has a pixel size of 1.12 microns and with the aperture of f2.2. Let's talk about the pricing and the color variants which are available with this device. Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus comes with 3 different price points. The first one is having 128GB of onboard storage, which is priced at 73,900 rupees. And the color variants which are available to us with this variant will be Prism Black, Prism Blue and Prism White. The Prism White variant was unboxed in this video. Now the second one is the 512GB of variant, which is priced at 90,990 rupees, and the 1TB variant which is priced at 1,70,900 rupees. And these two variants will be having the colors ceramic white and ceramic black. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, don't forget to drop us a like and share this video with your friends, and do subscribe to our channel for more videos like this, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so you'll be notified whenever new videos live. So see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.